okay.
It started with a single clip, just a girl lost in the emotion of a song millions know by heart. But what happened next? Nobody expected it to go this far.
Hi, Dara. So I really could feel your emotions in that moment. Oh, and I'm out. And I go. It's okay?
And here's where the story suddenly turns into something unforgettable. When the camera caught Dara crying at Anfield during You'll Never Walk Alone, it was supposed to be just another fan moment in a sea of red scarves. But that video exploded online. Shared, reshared, stitched, replayed. Because it was real, pure, unfiltered. You could almost feel the anthem shaking through her chest. Liverpool saw it too, not just the staff, the players themselves. And instead of leaving it as just a viral clip, they did something that felt straight out of a dream. They invited Dara and her entire family to Melwood to meet the squad and watch them train. The moment she walked in, you could see her trying to hold it together, until one of the players gently told her, "Life without emotions, imagine how boring it would be." Then he looked straight at her and said, "You're really special. Yo, what would you have done in her place?"
Ahead of Euro 2004, the final of which Ronaldo there played in 20 years ago. 2 group games hosted here that year. Seleção don't play here in this stadium very often, so there's
And just when you think these moments can't get any more personal, Ronaldo steps in. A young fan approaches him with that awkward mix of excitement and disbelief, and suddenly you see this little story unfold. He tells Ronaldo they met years ago, when he was just a kid barely reaching the striker's waist. Ronaldo actually remembers the photo, then laughs and taps his own head, joking, "I have no more hair now." It's such a small line, but it breaks every barrier instantly. There's this nostalgic warmth in the air, especially as the clip flashes back to Euro 2004, 20 years of Ronaldo's career looping into that single moment. One boy's childhood hero standing right there, still smiling, still human.
Hi, mate. I'm Jordan. You are, aren't you?
It's just a surprise. It's okay. It's okay.
Whoa. Gosh. Get out of here, fat.
But nothing, and I mean nothing, hits harder than this next moment. Harry, an 8-year-old Everton fan, is standing there thinking it's just another normal day. Then Jordan Pickford quietly sneaks up behind him. When Harry turns around, he just freezes, completely stunned, eyes wide, lips trembling. Pickford laughs softly and leans down, telling him, it's okay, like he's calming down his own little brother. And then comes the real surprise. Pickford invites him to training, walks with him on the pitch, and later makes him the official mascot for the match. You can see Harry trying so hard not to cry, holding in every emotion until it just spills over. If you've ever seen a dream come true right in front of you, this is exactly what it looks like.
What would you say to him?
I would say to him, you are a god. Like, literally, you are a god.
like you are the king.
The fans are trying to catch him! Stop!
Oh my god.
Hello.
Salah, he's like just the finisher.
Would you sell him then?
Of course, yeah, I'll sell him.
Would you?
And here's where the emotions spill completely over the edge. A young fan bursts into tears as his idol steps in front of him. He's shaking so hard he can barely talk, and the player immediately pulls him into a warm hug, trying not to laugh at the intensity of it all. Then the kid blurts out the wildest line, "You are God." Like literally, you are God. The player cracks up, but in that kind, humble way, like he knows this moment means everything to the kid. The fan even says he'd sell something just to meet him, which only makes the moment even more raw. It's messy, emotional, and completely real. The kind of passion you can't fake.
No, they pushed us. They pushed us.
I don't know what's happened.
Parade is gone. No, good. Yeah, it's okay, guys. Don't worry, he's the real one.
This is real.
And then things get a little chaotic, but in the most human way possible. During a massive parade, the crowd suddenly surges forward. One of those moments where excitement turns into a little bit of panic. A fan gets pushed right up against the barrier, clearly overwhelmed, and the player reaches out immediately, steadying him. He keeps eye contact and says softly, "Don't worry, he's a real one. This is real." It's such a grounding moment amid all the noise. Instead of backing away or rushing past, the player stays there, making sure the fans are safe and still getting the moment they came for. It shows the other side of fame, how players can be protectors, not just performers.
Nice play.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Three, two, one, open your eyes.
How are you?
Good.
All good? One thing for you, yeah? You are so brave. You are a warrior.
And then comes a moment so simple, yet so ridiculously wholesome. A young kid stands in front of his favorite player, nervous but trying to act brave. The player asks him a quick question test, almost like he's checking loyalty. What's the best club? Without hesitation, without blinking, the kid fires back. Manchester United! The timing is perfect, and the player just bursts into laughter, clapping and applauding him like he just scored a last-minute winner at Old Trafford. It's light, funny, and so pure. Just a kid proudly repping his team to the one person whose approval matters most. Sometimes football doesn't need tears or drama. Sometimes it's moments like this that remind you why fans fall in love with the game so young.
Samuel, James Madison here, mate. I have just watched a video of you walking Tottenham Hotspur to invite you to the next home game.
Can you make it work?
You alright, mate? Thank you for your video.
At the back of the line, 6-year-old Spurs fan, Samuel Grimes. He has spent his life with cerebral palsy, and on Boxing Day last year, so less than just 2 months ago.
And then comes a moment that absolutely melts you. Samuel Grimes, a young Spurs fan living with cerebral palsy, posted a video walking in his Tottenham kit. James Madison saw it, reached out personally, and invited him to a home match. When Samuel arrived, he immediately burst into tears, and Madison hugged him like he'd known him forever. Samuel was brought in as a special guest, met the squad, and the entire stadium applauded him as he appeared pitch side. It's one of those rare, uplifting moments that shows how deeply football can affect a family's life. This next one, a pure heart. A little Chelsea fan meets her hero and can't hold it together. She instantly starts crying, overwhelmed by the moment. The player kneels to her level, gently pulls her in for a hug, and talks to her softly until she finally smiles through the tears. There's no rush, no cameras in the way, just a player making sure a young fan feels safe and seen. It's short, quiet, and incredibly emotional.
Are left heartbroken and empty-handed once more at the World Cup.
Here's the flip side of football's emotion. After Brazil's brutal defeat, a boy cannot stop crying in the stands. A Brazilian player spots him afterwards and walks over, offering a hug and a few warm words. The boy listens, wiping his face, trying to steady his breathing. It's a reminder that losses hit fans just as hard as players, sometimes even harder. The clip captures that painful mix of heartbreak and hope that only football can create.
Really? Oh, let's find out.
Here's where it all begins, with the kind of moment that would make any student forget their homework. Imagine sitting in your classroom, half asleep, bored out of your mind, and suddenly David Beckham enters. No warning, no cameras rolling in advance, just Beckham in all his calm, smiling glory, standing right there in front of your desk. The children at that London school were totally oblivious of what struck them. One moment they were discussing their top athletes, the next they were facing one of the most famous soccer players in the world. You could literally feel the shock run through the room. Gasps, chuckles, denial, and pure delight all mixing in one explosion of emotion. Some of the children froze, others rose and began clapping. Being Beckham, Beckham treated it like a professional, charming, humble, and truly kind. He sat with them, swapped tales, and ensured every child felt like they were the most significant individual in the room. He did not only wave and leave. This one is especially unique because of its honesty, not just the shock value. No elaborate PR arrangements, no red carpet, just Beckham reminding everyone that beneath the glitz and the fashion, he is still the same youngster who came to love the game. If Beckham unexpectedly entered your class, what would you have done? On the spot, would you freeze, panic, or pass out? It was a homecoming for Ronaldinho when he returned to Barcelona, not merely another famous presence. Thousands of fans gathered to greet him as he walked onto Catalonia's familiar streets, carrying the same enchantment once filling Camp Nou. The shouts of "Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho!" reverberated across the air. People hurried ahead just to see their hero, waving flags and carrying signs. Some wept, overwhelmed by the nostalgia of seeing the man who had once made football seem like art. Others hugged him, signing shirts, shaking hands, and sharing the same delight he brought with every no-look pass and amazing dribble. Ronaldinho smiled his same trademark smile. It served as a reminder that legends never fade. Rather, they live on in the hearts of those who saw their brilliance. Barcelona was greeting a player in that instant. Celebrated was the magician, who forever transformed their club's character.
For Wirtz, who's never scored a senior hat-trick, he has now! Extraordinary! Florian Wirtz, what a time!
The compilation ends on a high. After scoring a stunning hat trick, Julian V turns toward the crowd, soaking in every second of the celebration. Fans scream his name, waving shirts and flags, and he points back at them with a huge grin, like he's sharing the moment with everyone who believed in him. It's simple, but perfect. A star acknowledging the people who fuel his fire. A joyous, wholesome ending that brings the whole compilation full circle. Football's biggest moments aren't always goals or trophies. Sometimes it's these raw, emotional connections between players and fans. Which moment hit you hardest? Drop it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like and subscribe. Trust me, even crazier stories are coming your way soon.